What's going on, everyone? Welcome to 60 Feet 6 Inches with Coach Eli Garcia. I'm Anthony Peroni. Here we go.
Pitchers and catchers relationship.
So we're going to do a little conversation as we take our strides down this tunnel, talking about the importance of having a good relationship with your catcher. Number one, we want to have a plan. So make sure you guys are talking to each other on the sidelines in practice and your bullpens to understand what the strengths are for that pitcher and how we can execute them that day or in his upcoming start.
Believe it or not, pitchers and catchers relationship has to be uno. Uno means together, unified. So what that means, catchers are going to make pitchers better. Pitchers are going to make catchers better. It's a relationship, it's a bond, it's a brotherhood. You have to be on the
100%.
same page every single time, the whole time. If you're not unified, then you'll see the pitcher not succeeding. And you're going to see the catcher also not succeeding.
What is success, right? We're trying to understand. My job as a catcher for 20 years was to make my pitcher look really good. Eli's job for so many years was to throw strikes and get hitters out. We can make that happen much easier when we're on the same plan. What is the out pitch, right? Coach E, what's your out pitch?
My out pitch is my bunny curveball, bubble hook curveball, like this.
It's real nasty. All
Yes.
right? So now that I've known that, because I've caught Eli for years, that's the pitch that we're going to go to with two strikes. That's the one I want to throw in the dirt. Him and I know how we like to work together, so automatically I know he's going to want to throw that on the plate, so I'm prepared for a block. That makes my life way easier, does it not?
It does. There's a reason why when the pitcher starts struggling, the first person that comes out is the catcher. Even before the pitching coach. And that's because there's a relationship between the pitcher and the catcher.
That's correct.
There's a connection between them that the catcher knows what the pitcher is doing because he's right in front of him receiving. So he comes out and he talks to them. In a catcher standpoint, what would you say to a pitcher that is struggling and that you know what he's struggling with?
Now, a lot of the times, I try and stay away from mechanics, right? From what I've learned, I like to think on simple, quick cues. Whether that's, hey, let's get our front side. Hey, I want a fastball in here. Or, hey, I'm going to go fastball down and away. I don't care if it's a ball. Or, hey, let's brush this guy back. Little things that get the pitcher to feel like he's getting back on plan and not thinking about the runners on base, the situation, the magnitude of the moment, right? Your job as a catcher is to distract to have success. Distract your pitcher from thinking too much, trying to throw too hard, or having too many thoughts in his head.
Another thing about pitching and catching relationship, if there's no scouting report or nobody taking notes on your hitters, make sure, if you're a catcher and you know this, catchers usually know what to throw to every hitter because he's watching where he's stepping on the box, what he did last. So always trust your catcher when it comes to attacking a hitter.
Yeah, 100%. I think one of the best strategies for a pitcher who doesn't know what to throw would be to just rely on what the catcher is calling. I know from experience that when I put a sign down, there's most likely a reason for it, right? Whether that's his demeanor in the box, his presence. Maybe he looked back and saw one of my signs recently, and you can't really tell that from the angle that you're throwing it, right? So there's times where if you're ever not sure of what you want to throw to that hitter, I would say err on the side of the catcher, trust him, and remember this, pitch selection is not as important as pitch execution, right? You could have the best pitch in the world. If it's not executed properly, it's probably gonna get hit around, right? You would suggest?
Yep.
Very
So
good.
thank you for watching this segment. What's it called?
60 Feet 6 Inches with Coach Eli and Anthony Peroni.